What is going on? I got the next project here in front of me. It is 1986 CR80. Good old Honda. So that's going to be the next build. It's pretty much needs everything here. So yeah, it's going to be quite a build, I think. So that's it there. It's pretty crusty. So here we are with the 86 CR80. Got a lot to do with it. A lot of plastic reworking. Try and do something with that. Fender's okay. Rad might got a little hole here. Right there. Let's see what happens there. I don't know if it's gonna leak or not. Springs for the exhaust. A lot to do with this bike. Clutch, bars, brakes. That's not too bad, but I don't think that's, I'm gonna have to check. I don't think that's OEM, so I'm gonna have to replace that, I think, so I can put lock-on grips. I don't like putting anything else on. I don't know what I'm gonna do with this. Let's see what happens when I tear the top end off. We'll see what the bottom end looks at. I don't want to get too much involved in this thing. There's a lot to do to it, but just I want to get it running. I want to get all the important stuff going in the engine, suspension, drive chain, tires. This tire is just gone. Oh yeah. So yeah, that's gonna be a fun build, I think. But this is just gonna be bombing around the camper. So I'm not gonna be doing a whole lot with it. So I don't think I'm gonna get too involved with it, but I've got a new seat cover here. Yeah, so that's a new seat cover I got for it. Looks like complete crap right now, but I'll take the old one off, and hopefully all this stuff needs to be fixed up. So I don't know what I'm gonna do here. I think I might just put some foam or something in here. I don't know how to fix this stuff. So just some of that expanding foam that you use in your home for doors or whatever. I don't know really what to do with that. So I'll try something, look around and see how other people repair seats on the old YouTube. So yeah, that's it. That's the 1986 CR80 build. I'm getting the front caliper off now. This thing is so crusty. It's like shredded. This thing has been used and abused more than normal, I think. I don't even know if this is the right part. I don't know. This thing is pretty much, it might work. I might be able to rebuild it, but I don't know. I think it's probably time to get a new one. This is pretty bad condition. So I got the forward controls off, bars, everything. Bars are over here. Those are going. Those are gone. Bye-bye. Kill switch, menu, get that. Clutch, the perch, I put it on the 250 for a little while, but then I got these ones here from eBay. They didn't work out very well. Well, they work good, but they have this, wasn't advertised in the photo. I thought it was just like a quick adjust with just a regular clutch perch, but it ended up coming with a hot start lever. So I don't know what happened there, but it works, so whatever. So probably the next thing will be, I'll leave that for now. That can stay over there. That's got to be, probably order a new clutch cable, new throttle cable if I need to. See what happens with all that. I don't know, like I said, I don't know if that's the OEM. I don't know if that's OEM. So if it isn't, I'll probably just get an OEM one. It's easier to buy throttle grips and shit like that. So I think next is going to be tearing the seat off and seeing what's underneath here. Maybe get the rear fender off, maybe the side plastic, maybe the tank, all this, that. I don't know, we'll see what happens here. Start tearing into her. So we're just getting everything off, getting the seat off everything here. Let's see what it looks like here. Oh yeah, the old spider webs. Actually, this filter doesn't seem to be too, besides the mud, too bad. It's dry. Hopefully that didn't run like that too long. I don't know if that can dust an engine doing that or not, but it doesn't really matter. It's getting a new top end anyway. All right, so probably start pulling the number plates now. Maybe the pipe here, which just came right out in my hand. So yeah, that was easy. Other number plate. Probably do the tank. Probably do the air scoop. Maybe the rad. I think the rad is empty. I didn't see anything in there at all. So that's why I'm wondering about that hole. If I was kind of hoping I did not have to get a new rad, but time will tell with that. I'll have to fill it up when it's off the bike and see if I can somehow pressure test it and see if it's leaking. But I'd rather not buy one, but I might have to. So we'll start going from the back to the front now. So I've got most of the plastic off there. So I think next is probably just finish up with the front fender. Probably go after the subframe now. I was thinking about stopping for the night and taking this outside tomorrow and power washing everything, but I think it's early enough in the year. I think I can bust it all apart and do everything one at a time and just give it a really good wash. So I think that's probably what I'm gonna do, because a lot of this stuff is just garbage, like the tires and everything. There's no sense in pressure washing the whole bike. This might be garbage. I don't know. We'll have to see what happens as I pull it apart here. So yeah, get at this subframe, take that off quick. It should be quick work. Here we are, we got the subframe off now. It's really, really dirty in there. I would suspect that this is shock oil, I'm thinking, because this suspension like just didn't even work at all. It was like sitting down on a rock. So I think I'm hoping this shock is salvageable. I really don't want to look for a new shock for this, but we'll have to see what goes on there, because this is a different shock than what I'm used to. It's got the satellite bladder here, kind of goes through the hose up onto the frame. That's how they did it back in the 80s, I guess. So then they switched to the nitrogen bladder on the shock body itself. So we'll see what I can do with that. Parts I can find to rebuild it. Subframe came off okay. It's like, again, it's all full of dirt, so that'd be another thing I gotta power wash. Probably be easier to power wash everything all taken apart anyway, so we'll get at the rest of it here. got the pipe off. It's not in half bad shape. So of course, there's gonna be some dings, a little bit of rust. Should be able to knock that off. I'm hoping to get some high temperature paint. See where I can get some of that from it. What shouldn't take much to coat this. Just do a nice semi-gloss black or something like that. Probably look good, thinking. But yeah, I was wondering if there was gonna be any holes around here. It doesn't look like it anyway. So that's a bonus. So I know they got those motorcycle stands that you can buy with like the hooks and everything, and you can wheel them around and everything, but I'm too cheap to buy that. So I just made a cradle out of 2x4s, and then I use a big fender washer, some screws. On the bigger bikes, I've clamped down the cradle right to the motorcycle jack there, but this works really well. You can go up and down and you can move it around. It's on casters, so same kind of thing, but don't gotta spend the extra money. So now I got the bike fastened to the bike jack here. Probably gonna go start taking bigger components off, start taking the wheel, front wheel, maybe the forks, swing arm. So we'll see how successful I am with that. I don't know when the last time these axles have been out, so could be years, could be, I'm gonna guess years. So 1986 last time they went in. So that back wheel was a bit of a bugger to get off. It was, this was holding me up here. This little guy right here. That I bent it, trying to get it out, but it looks pretty rusty. Looks like it should, that bolt should come out of there, but maybe it's just so seized from the rust. That's all right. I can take it off from over here. Right there, right there on that bolt there if it comes out. So hopefully I have better luck with that. Yeah, these old 1980s bikes, I don't know if I can get parts for these, so I'm trying to be as careful as I can to keep everything in one piece. All right, so I got the linkage off in here. It came out a lot easier than I thought. I thought I was gonna probably break one of my tools or something like that trying to get it out, but came free. So I think the next thing to take off would probably be this suspension. I'm thinking the shock is next. Probably be the best, and then go with the linkage. And then after that, I think we're almost ready for maybe the triples. We'll see. I'm not in a big panic to take that apart. I don't know much about these. I don't know if this is air or nitrogen. I have no idea. I don't know what they used to use back then. I know, pretty sure this is nitrogen for sure. But I know they've used air shocks and or air in front forks before. But we'll have to see. And go from there. But for now, I suppose we'll get the rear shock out and see what we're dealing with here. So I don't think you're supposed to be able to do this way with a chain. So I guess I'm gonna call that worn out. So I'm taking the forks out here now, and I was having a little bit of issue getting the clamps to release the right hand fork there. So what I did is I took a couple of screwdrivers and I just wedged it in. There's a little slot in the clamp right here, and a little slot in the clamp right there. I just took a couple of screwdrivers, spread it out, and then it should come out just nice and easy. Oh, there goes the top one, but yeah, there you go. Just spread the clamps open a little bit. Out she goes. So that's gonna do it for this video. For the next video, I'm gonna get the swing frame off and the engine out. So if you wanna see that, make sure you subscribe and hit the notification button. Later.